Focus isn't just about attention, it's about power. In a world that constantly demands your time, your eyes, and your mind, the ability to focus has become rare, and therefore incredibly valuable. Every ping, every notification, every scroll is designed to take something from you. Well, focus isn't free.
It's the most expensive currency you own.
The truth is, most people are being trained to lose focus. They can't sit still for 10 minutes, can't stay in silence, can't even think deeply without reaching for their phones. But if you can break free from that noise, if you can train your mind to focus on one thing and shut out everything else, you become unstoppable. Because focus multiplies your effort, while distraction divides it. The greatest achievers aren't smarter than you, they're simply more focused. They know how to protect their attention like it's sacred. They structure their environments, routines, and energy in ways that make focus natural, not forced. In a time where everyone is reacting, they are creating. They aren't scattered between 20 half-finished projects. They are locked in on one vision until it becomes real. You can have potential, talent, and drive, but without focus, it all leaks away. Focus is what turns ambition into results and dreams into reality. It's your hidden superpower. And once you master it, life changes forever. The hidden cost of distraction. Distraction looks harmless, but it's the silent killer of dreams. Every time you check your phone during work, scroll endlessly before bed, or multitask during a task that requires depth, you lose momentum. You think it's just a minute or two, but studies show it takes over 20 minutes to regain deep focus after being interrupted. That means every distraction resets your progress. The tragedy is, most people live their entire lives in a loop of interruptions. They never truly entered deep work. They wonder why they're stuck, why they feel busy but accomplish nothing. The truth? They're drowning in shallow focus.
Real progress comes only when you can give something your full,
undivided attention without scattering your mental energy across noise. Focus is a muscle, not a gift. People say,
"I can't focus," as if it's a permanent flaw.
But focus is a skill, something you can train like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. Start small, spend 15 minutes working without checking your phone, then stretch it to 30, then an hour. You'll notice your brain resisting. It craves stimulation, novelty, and dopamine. But if you push through that discomfort, something amazing happens. Your attention span expands. You begin to find satisfaction in concentration itself. That's the moment you take back control from the algorithms, from the distractions, from everything designed to keep you weak. Focus training is mental resistance training, and it builds power like nothing else. The environment of focus. Your environment either fuels focus or destroys it. If your workspace is messy, noisy, or full of digital temptations, your mind can't operate at full capacity. The brain is constantly scanning for cues, and clutter equals chaos. Simplify your space. Keep only what's necessary. Dim unnecessary notifications, silence background noise, and surround yourself with reminders of your goals. If you want deep work, design an environment that invites it. Focus doesn't just happen. It's built into the structure of your surroundings. Your space should whisper discipline. Every detail should make distraction harder and clarity easier. You don't need more motivation. You need fewer interruptions. Energy and attention are connected. You can't focus when your energy is drained. Sleep, diet, and physical movement aren't just health topics. They're focus enhancers. The sharper your body, the sharper your mind. When you eat heavy junk food, scroll late into the night, or skip exercise, your brain becomes foggy.
You're not lazy, you're just tired.
Energy management is focus management. The best performers don't rely on endless willpower. They manage their energy so that focus feels natural. They rest deeply, move regularly, and fuel themselves cleanly. If you want laser focus, start by taking care of your physical energy, because a tired brain can't chase greatness. Mastering. Deep work Deep work means entering a state of flow where time disappears and creativity explodes. This is where mastery is built and ideas come alive. You can't reach it if you're checking messages every 5 minutes. Deep work requires intentional solitude and single tasking. Set a timer, eliminate all distractions, and commit to one goal. You'll notice that the first few minutes feel hard. Your brain searches for escape. But if you stay, something clicks. You slip into the zone and work stops feeling like effort. In deep work, 1 hour can accomplish more than 10 distracted ones. Make deep work sacred. Schedule it daily, even if for just 1 hour, and watch your results multiply. The power of saying no every yes to something meaningless is a no to something powerful. Distraction often comes disguised as opportunity. Random invitations, unnecessary meetings, endless social media debates. You don't need to respond to everything or everyone. The more you protect your time, the more valuable it becomes. Focused people aren't rude, they're just clear. They've chosen their mission and guard it fiercely. Saying no is an act of strength, not arrogance. When you stop scattering your attention, you realize how much of your life was spent reacting instead of creating. Protect your mental bandwidth. Guard it like a treasure, Watson, because it is one. Often, dopamine control, rewire. Your brain is addicted to instant gratification. Likes, messages, quick wins. That's why focus feels boring. It doesn't give immediate reward, but you can rewire this. Start by limiting quick dopamine hits. Reduce social media scrolling, fast entertainment, and constant stimulation. Replace them with slow dopamine, long walks, journaling, reading, building something real. When you delay gratification, your dopamine system resets and real focus becomes enjoyable again. You start craving progress over pleasure. This rewiring is life-changing. It's how you shift from a consumer to a creator. Focus thrives when your brain is no longer hijacked by cheap rewards. The myth of multitasking. Multitasking is not a superpower. It's a trap. Every time you switch between tasks, your brain pays a switching cost. You lose efficiency, depth, and creativity. You think you're being productive, but you're actually fragmenting your attention. The mind wasn't designed to juggle multiple priorities at once. The best way to work is with singular precision. One task, one goal, one focus. Finish, then move on. It's simple but powerful. You don't need to do more. You need to do less, but better. The highest performing individuals in every field are masters of monotasking. They understand that excellence requires immersion, not division. Focus is emotional control. Distraction often isn't external, it's internal. When you feel anxious, bored, or uncertain, your brain looks for escape. That's why focus requires emotional regulation. Learn to sit with discomfort without running to distraction. Breathe through the urge to escape. Let your emotions move through you without acting on them. This is mental toughness at its core, choosing discipline over impulse. When you can remain calm, your focus becomes unbreakable. You no longer need perfect conditions. You carry stillness within. That's when focus transforms from a skill into a state of being. 10. The new superpower. In the future, the ability to focus will separate the average from the extraordinary. As technology advances, attention will become even harder to protect, and those who can master it will dominate every field. Focus isn't about isolation. It's about alignment. It's choosing what truly matters and ignoring everything that doesn't. It's about being present, powerful, and intentional. When you cultivate deep focus, you stop living reactively and start living purposefully. You become the architect of your reality, not a passenger in someone else's. The world rewards those who can focus while everyone else is distracted. You don't need to work more hours. You need to work with more presence. You don't need to chase motivation, or you need to eliminate noise. Every time you choose focus over distraction, you take one step closer to mastery. Protect your attention like your life depends on it, because it does. The future belongs to the focused, the disciplined, and the undistracted. This is your edge, your advantage, your new superpower. Learn to wield it, and the world will have no choice but to notice. Have no choice but to notice.